Look at Dinkins.
Every position for Penn State.
Oh, what a strike that one is to Dinkins. It's a beauty. Back to the air, sideline. Dinkins, the tight end, his first touch.
Cam Wallace in the game for the first time. For Beulah to pass. Caught. Touchdown. Teams averaging less than 100 yards a game against that front. Aller back to pass. Aller finds his other tight end on the far of your screen. Lots of bodies around the ball, and it's a wide open Khalil Dinkins.
Final. A reverse sweep after losing the first two sets. They come back to win it.
Aller wide open at the 40-yard line. It's caught.
Need some chunks if you're Penn State. All three timeouts, so the whole field's open.
Dump it off. Dinkins.
Took over here. That's what they like. They spread you out and they move quickly, and they've got a wide open man. Griffiths finds him for a touchdown. Wesley Grimes. We'll show him. It's fighting words. Yeah. Griffiths throws complete over the middle. It's Grimes who's got a touchdown already tonight. Showing off the wheels around the left end. Some of it with us, alongside Dustin Fox, some Drew Carter. Look out, Mitch Griffiths got it away and completed it to Wesley Grimes. He's out of bounds near the first down marker.
Florida Stones in that Demon Deacon secondary. Griffiths feels the pressure. Throws on the run up past the 35-yard line.
Things first, you got to get into that end zone.
Looking to the end zone. Adjusting to the football and making the catch for a touchdown.
They're not necessarily young, but more inexperienced. And when they gain some of that experience, watch out, because they can really play. Like this pass right here from Mitch Griffiths.
Griffiths to throw. Thompson brings just 4. It's a receiver underneath. Fumbles a football picked up by Clemson. Trying to bow up here, 1st and 10. Kern's flushed out of the pocket. Has a receiver out in the flat. That's Grimes. Catches it inside the 30. He's close. Kern to throw. That's going to be a first down. It's Wesley Grimes. Wilson in the backfield with him. Hokies bring 5. Kern downfield has a receiver open. That's Grimes down at the 50.
Missing this Virginia Tech defense, he's had a phenomenal game.
Griffiths has time here. Now he fires it. Complete out to the 44. That'll move the...
Kern still has it. Throws it to the goal line and in. Wesley Grimes has the touchdown for the David Dinkins.
Coverage and a 2nd and 16.
Ron Darton made the play. That pass is complete. Grimes. He's got the touchdown catch for Kern in the game. Lowry. Kern and Wake looking for 2. Dancing. Got away from the pressure for a moment. Trying to extend the play. Now throws it back to the end zone and caught by a sliding Wesley Grimes. Kern steps up and throws it into the end zone. That is Grimes, and he caught it.
screen. Oh, that's intercepted. No way. They're going to rule that a pick, dude. Safety tonight. Leary's going to go downfield. Knocked away at the last minute. Amezi was down.
Blackshear is well in this game. It looked pretty good running the rock.
5 rushes, 64 yards. Blackshear, that's knocked away at the 25-yard line from Trey Turner. Duce Chestnut.
Put their head down and get.
Cunningham into a tight window, and Watkins could not hang on. Chestnut there in the coverage for Duce.
Hey, Duce is showing why he.
Play action. King setting up, gets hammered, and his pass is caught nonetheless. Pass.
Well, how about the shot that Duce Chestnut's able to deliver here to dislodge this football from Isaiah Canyon?
Back his turn, just going up high point in the football. Good play.
Quickly trying to get it out to Parker again, and this time Chestnut is.
They've probably designed maybe 6 quarterback runs for Willis in their first 3 games. This time on play action, Willis lets it rip. Corner route, incomplete. Duce Chestnut, the standout freshman for Syracuse on the coverage, looking for Kevin Shaw.
Oyunglele's throw, incomplete.
5. See if they take a shot.
Syracuse brings pressure. It's picked up initially. Leary now to the end zone. Has a receiver wide open. That's Thomas. And he just couldn't bring it down. Chestnut recovered enough.
Travis and the pump fake. Throws it into traffic and gets it right back to LSU. Poor decision, and Duce
Missing more points in the first half than any others.
This game has decided the national championship.
Underneath.
And it's Hernandez again. A gain of 5.
So Dylan Joyce back on.
Blocked in the end of blocks the punt and throws on it for a touchdown. Brown on 2nd and 3. Had a hard time with that exchange.
Out of the shotgun yet again. Play fake over the middle on the slant. It's caught. Out to the 27, maybe the 28. You keep thinking he's setting up something because this guy can wing it. Crossing pattern, it's caught. Healthy gain there. Right in the seam to Will.
No field tackle.
3rd down and 6. Out of the shotgun again. Van Dyke's pass. Quick curl, and it is caught. And it's Poling again. Very elusive. Down to the 30, and he pledges a year ago. 2nd most in the Big Ten.
Will Poling does a really good job of just turning and hooking up. It's just a stick route. You turn out. You can run out if it's man-to-man covers, but if it's little throw for Tyler Van Dyke.
There's that bootleg action again. Curl caught inside the 10, Pauling down to the 5.
Slot. Catch made in the slot. Stumbling, staying on the feet. Look at this. This is Pauling. And he was down originally. Van Dyke caught. This is Pauling. Just the second reception of the day for Will Pauling.
We call that a green dog. Is if there's no running back or someone in there responsible for blocking, you're going to get the fourth rusher. So you got 3 up front, and then watch it with 33 come in there late. He's coming, but he's a little bit too late to the party. The ball is out, and a streaky receiver on the other end, Pauling. Wonderful job.
K. Giacomelli in the backfield next to Van Dyke. They choose to pass it on first down, and sitting down close to the line to gain is Will Pauling.
He's exposed. The defender's the one that went down.
Another freshman, Dylan Jones, is in the backfield right now for Wisconsin. They don't give it to him. Instead, it's the pass. Good enough for a 7-yard gain. That's Will Pauling.
Quite often. Second down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Van Dyke throwing on second down. Underneath has a receiver, and it is caught. That's a completion. Watch out for this young man, Will Pauling. Wisconsin 1 of 4 on third down conversions. Block underneath, caught. That may be a first down. It'll depend on the spot. Will Pauling found a soft spot. Block, another high snap. Pulls it out, sidearm throw underneath, and it's caught. Will Pauling. Block over the middle again at the 30. Even more yardage for Pauling. Second effort will gain him 7. For the Badgers, 4th down and goal. They're going for it. Lock underneath. Caught. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Will Pauling. What a confident drive. Covering 75 yards.
And it's not just confidence for the Badgers, it's really confidence for Braden Locke, who will be their quarterback moving forward. Nice throw there to the outside, allowing Pauling to kind of...
Said he needed an attitude adjustment. He came back after that game and was a different man. This one thrown to the sideline and caught down the sideline. Still Pauling, but he stepped out of bounds.
I think that he made that change last year. Here's Pauling out of the slot, who runs that corner route and is hit by Locke. And we'll see that he step out, and right there, looks like his foot is on the sideline. Right there, that left foot. He recruited, as most Bama players are.
3rd down and 25. Locke over the middle. Completion. Pauling. And just look at that Alabama.
What a hit! John Meta! With all of this, Cade Stover still without a target here tonight. Anderson. Not a whole lot of running room. Tripped up.
Now they really do need to take the next step and get a touchdown. Mockabee is the setback. Hudson Card in trouble and sacked. Inside his 15-yard line, and James Thompson Jr. Market at the 3.
Let's start calling him something else. You make you change your mind.
Tracy trying to bounce out. That's good penetration by James Thompson Jr., the junior out of Cincinnati.
Sections across the country competing all season long to be that Live My Student section. And how about that defense coming up with a stop? James Thompson on the end.
Reception. Clock is down to 2. Ward. Pressure. Spins out of trouble. Surveys. Ward. Field. Able to buy some time until he can just find a receiver uncover against Wisconsin's zone. They run it here on 1st and 10. That means with 5:37 to go in the 3rd. Ward going to take off himself this time and gains about. He needs to lead the way to settle this thing down. He's got 2nd and 11. Pressure in the end zone. It's in the game at quarterback from Roswell, Georgia, and a transfer from Memphis. And French is wrapped up by James Thompson Jr. and Rodos Johnson.
Because that white jersey is trying to get away from him.
Now he was just going to tote it. Get it back out to about the 18. Wants him to be more of an average
ad-lib guy. Play with your instincts, like right now, just as you prescribed. And he's out beyond the 20 to the 21. Into the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10. That's another game inside. One more time, he's in trouble. Now tries to do it on his own. And he's got to be a couple of yards shy. Out. 2nd down, 10. Trips to the top of your screen. And they hand it off again to Tyrone Tracy, who has been,
the opening drive of the game. Just see how he feels coming out of halftime here, because this drive is so important.
Here's the handoff to Howland. And Howland is stacked up. Changing the play. They had Manis. Top winding down, gets it away.